There are places in the world forgotten by time, places where every wall holds a secret. This is my story, the story of love in the dark. I'm Eli, a transfer student from afar, quiet, a little distant from others, far from my family and my old life. This dorm feels like the final stop of time, full of dust and stories of the supernatural. As I walked through it, every step came with fear and curiosity. There was a girl sitting in the corner, quietly reading. I first saw her in the reading room, sitting alone, barely glancing at me. I wasn't sure if she was a student, a staff member, or a ghost. But in her eyes was a story waiting to be heard, like she was waiting for someone who knew how to listen. One night I found a small letter slipped under my door. From that moment on, we started exchanging secret notes. She didn't like speaking face to face, but through each letter, her world slowly opened. And so did my heart. I learned to listen to her silence. And in that silence, a true story of love began to grow. In the darkness of this dorm, I found the light I had long been searching for. Mara was that light, shining in the shadows that surrounded this place. I never expected love to bloom in silent nights and dark hallways. Then, as I walked down one of those halls, I saw a strange light coming from the reading room. My breathing quickened. Fear and confusion wrapped around me. I couldn't stop myself, so I approached the old caretaker. "Who's the girl in the reading room?" I asked, my voice trembling. He quietly replied, "Son, that reading room burned down over 20 years ago." My world paused as I imagined what had happened. When I looked again, Mara was gone. But more than that, there was a coldness that didn't come from the wind. Silence, like she was never really there. On the bed, she left a letter resting on the blanket, like a final embrace.
Thank you, Eli. Thank you for embracing someone like me, a shadow. Because of you, I tasted the light, even just for a while. You reminded me that I could laugh, dream, love. But I don't belong in this world. If ever you remember me, I hope it brings a smile. Because with you, I became real, even if just for a moment.
Most ghost stories are filled with fear, but mine is different. Mine is a story of love in the dark, a love that, even between shadow and memory, remained real and eternal.
Thank you for sharing this moment with me. Remember, even in the darkest stories, love still shines through. Stay curious, stay kind, and keep dreaming. Wonder X. This story is inspired by real haunted dorm stories. If this story touched you, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Ecka of Wonder for more tales of love, mystery, and horror stories.